Guys, Ogs from the US, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching another episode of Twitter React. Today we're gonna start by this thread from Simon Phillips and Matt Lowe. It's about Kai Havertz and Ben Chilwell. Kai Havertz, according to Matt Lowe and Simon Phillips, Chelsea are preparing another bid for Kai Havertz because they failed to qualify for the Champions League. So we might get Kai on cheap. And for Ben Chilwell, well, we are going to wait until the end of the Premier League next month. Let's start reading now your comment and react. Blue Champ say Havertz and Rice will be great for us. Okay, that is your opinion, but definitely Kai Havertz is going to take us to the next level. Rice, I'm not sure yet, but I have to trust Frank Lampard if he decides to go for Rice. This guy here is reacting about something. Meanwhile, United bid 50 million for Jadon Sancho. Well. Yeah, I heard that Man United are not going to spend more than 50 million on Jadon Sancho. You take 50 million or not. That means Jadon Sancho might stay one more year at Dortmund. And who knows, maybe next year Chelsea are going to get him if Callum Hudson-Odoi doesn't perform. We don't know what's going to happen, but United, you're not going to get Sancho with that kind of money. And Abramovich might be thinking, hey, let's get Sancho now, and we don't have to wait next next season. I'm just dreaming here. This guy here said, Havertz is brilliant, but Chilwell makes me want to vomit. Well, that is very harsh. Because, I mean, Chilwell is a decent player and he's only 23 years old. He can improve. I think we should trust Frank Lampard because he's been showing us that he deserves our trust. If he thinks that Chilwell is the man, let's trust him. This guy here said that coming on Thursday very soon. I don't know what he means. He means Kai Havertz coming on Thursday? We don't know. I hope and I wish. This guy here, Kyle, he said that is Matt Lowe reliable? Yeah, he's a very trusted journalist in the community. Of course, he got few stuff here and then they're wrong, but everybody does. He works with the club. He knows people inside the club. So this info should be trusted because it's from Matt Lowe. No doubt about it. And Iro, he said that Alonso will keep Chilwell on the bench. Depend on what system we play, you know. If we're gonna play with 3 at the back and Marcos Alonso as wing back, and then there is no doubt about it that Alonso is going to bench Ben Chilwell. But when it comes to, you know, flat back 4, I think Ben Chilwell can offer more than Marcos Alonso. That is just my opinion. Artie say, why Chilwell? Just get Tagliafico or Alex Tellus. Yeah, brother, I feel you. That's what every Chelsea fan, or almost every Chelsea fan, because you can't, you know, pretend to represent 100% of Chelsea fans, but the majority of Chelsea fans don't want to see Ben Chilwell. They will rather go for Tagliafico or Alex Tellus. And guess what? Alex Tellus is on the market now because PSG doesn't want him anymore. They just signed Kurzawa, who wanted to leave previously, and they signed him up for 4 more years. So they don't need another left back. So we have Tagliafico and Alex Tellus waiting for us to make a move. So yeah, I got you, but hey, I don't make decisions, man. That's right. Because the British love to overhype British. Wow. A couple of days back, some journalist on Goal was saying that we might not need Havertz since we have Barkley. Well, I get your point, but to talk about the whole English or British people, all that, I don't believe on those things. You know, it's not just because you are a British journalist that you are going to push the agenda about Barkley or somebody else. I heard that before. You know, like, hey, the only reason Tammy Abraham is playing is just because he's British. You know, it doesn't make sense. The only reason why Mason Mount is selected just because he's British and Frank Lampard loves British players. No, it doesn't work like that. We saw last game what Frank Lampard did to all those British boys in the team. He took them off and put other nationality on the field. He's not biased. So, I mean, I don't see the biased opinion from Frank Lampard or any journalist here. They just try to do their job. This guy here said, see you soon, Kai. I hope, man. We already signed Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner. What's going on, Kai? You can see the future is bright here. This is your place. This is your time to shine in the blue shirt. People with agendas, always. Look at this guy here. He said, just leaving this here. So he just want to compare Kai Havertz with Mason Mount, which is ridiculous. Yeah, we know that Havertz is, better than Mount. You forgot that Kai Havertz been playing in the Bundesliga for the last 4 years. Since the age of 17, he was in the first team and he's the captain. But Mount, that is his first season in the Premier League. And you want to give him a lot of sticks just because somebody else from another league is better than him, apparently. If you gave them the same chances, I think Mount was going to be just right there. But hey, I'm not even worried about Mount because I know the boy is going to get better and better every single season. So yeah, it's always agendas like this from all kind of people. Try to find something to, to attract attention or whatever. Kai is great. I would like to have him, but it's not because Mason Mount is poor. No, Mason Mount is growing and growing every single game. So I don't see any good opinion about Ben Chilwell, but this guy here, AV, say, did they not see Chilwell play that day? Yeah, he was poor the last game, I have to admit it. And he was smiling and laughing after the game. And Leicester City fans were not happy about it because they think that his head is already at Chelsea Football Club. So they would like to see him out of the club as soon as possible. They want to have 80 million on him. I'm like, are you really crazy to get that kind of money for a player that is not even performing good for you right now? Lewis, he said, still clear of Chilwell. He is basically an English Alonso. Well, that is a lot of disrespect to Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso is not that bad than people try to make him look like, Mauricio Sarri said that Marcos Alonso could be the best left back in Europe. Antonio Conte, said basically the same thing. And, just don't forget how many points Marcos Alonso won for Chelsea Football Club. Come on, I don't like those kind of comparison. Alonso is slow. He doesn't have the pace, and that is killing him. He's defensively very good, offensively very good. But the problem is he doesn't have the pace, and the lack of pace makes him looks like he is not defensively good, if that makes sense. But he helped Chelsea all the time during free kicks, corner kicks. He's always there to defend. What do you want him to do? If Chelsea get Havertz, I honestly don't care what the left back we get. Whatever makes Lampard happy. Yeah, that makes sense. If we have to choose one player and one player only, I'm with this brother here. Kieran, I'm with you. If we sign Kai Havertz, I don't mind leave the team the way it is at the moment, because I know we are going to improve. Just think about it. We're going to have a lot of goals already. And, attacking is another way of defending too. This season, we've seen that we conceded a lot of goals after missing out many opportunities. And we got discouraged because we can't score. And that is the beginning of everything this season. We can't score. So if you have goal-scoring machines like Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, Tammy Abraham is going to increase his game to the next level. And you add Kai Havertz, oh my gosh, we are going to be something else. And I think Kepa Arrizabalaga could just buy a little chair with a pack of cigarettes and start smoking during the game, because he won't see many balls in his box. I believe in that. Anyways, guys, that was my reaction to your reactions, and let's continue the discussion.